obia Lumba den boy num bia no or appreciate ni bia or kind bia but Akosua say one kwa de cross down cross no ne say memma mu rain fi no da no che say ne Akosua be da ne bon sam kra that still appreciate her da no
nti your baby a wo ne watwempena Akosua say wade
da forever and ever. That is what it means. That means forever and ever. If you want to say something about Lumba, don't forget Akosua Sewa.
I watch one of the TikTok programs on Moye. And Lady B or see a friend Angel a basso Becca say. Not only that, yes, only that the Lumba Champana, ewa bruchiri. Now that the Lumba a catcher and say, may you read the Akosua Sewa. For Nidia will be a singing a man. So in Benantiacha. In as much as me know Champano.
I am not Angel Kayan. May you sure say. Odobroni wa TB ona
so Odobroni mfanhye ni trim se nyo no pena da de Lumba ne twempra onfanhye ni trim se nyo no kwa na da de Lumba ne wo eba se ohwe ne yekoso okumase after the court no de ma ne ye no se empo court ni bu asem ne ma na ebe ye den so bekokumase so bekwa ye ni bi se Odobroni unim pa se da de Lumba oye be ma na one ne ti islegon owo yere wonim se fe na Akosua Sewa wonim pa hwe fa sa ebu no ene ni die no mama me no ohwe ne esi no me ne no a eye me ma papa me ne be ma ne ye bi oba ono no ware ye no onfa aware no ani mu kuna die ni nyina na mimi remeni as ma papa na hwe se kakumase ma na ansan heli na na
uhwe ne nyom kwampo na that Lumba bona most of the nyom no contain
Akosua Sewa.
And so Akosua Sewa no ye muse.
Sure.
MUSE. And ye na on any film no odo ababomu nsem emwa. Thank you. You see where Akosua Sewa was in his life.
Na mom so twen emi ebuasem ni wie na ekoto ne beto a onya nigye enkokumase ayi na se.
Abusupanin Lumba tiase papa na mo se kokonene no ewo kota mo be gina ho ina no Lumba tiase wa fa mo biadi amonyo se na Abusupanin ni mo Lumba tiase oyale obie ni won ma ofri kumase aname kura se be sra no isle go be ote ane obaga se me ko sra mo ofase me nana ba we bie me na ga se bia kojofosu anya ade enso wu ya de mo tutuntuma entuma nya pa ana mo di gina ho be se wo Abusupanin wo ye be ma no men tie dia Akosua bempoma eka na de mo go Lumba on December na mo hwe de beto abrabo mo ne mo ma be se kamia me twam wo gumu so Ghana ha me was me twam fa media so uhe eso sabi kojofosu enya to ne mu tu ato se on pese obewu na nechi ana na yie ebe basa enye sa ne kra ebe di arewo de kra ebe gina kwentifie su enu su ne be gina ede asa amane no ebe fa Abusupanin ono opamfo ene okofo enyam na mo kire Lumba no tuo enyam na mo cho no Lumba o ene enyam na Lumba so ko abro kire o mo tie de Akosua bempomo aka no
Abusia tese Odobroni die wanje antum se eye that Lumba na eye ne yere ankasangsa ne Akosua Sewa dia de besi wo Ghana no enye easy adofo de benti na America sa yes that Lumba ankasa ewo ne Odobroni se onfa ni die emfama eye ne yere Akosua Sewa enu nti no Odobroni ya we said that Lumba enya de one ne yere Akosua Sewa ejae na emu omu nim ne nti kura Odobroni that's why ejina so one Akosua Sewa ekun eyekuna ne ho nso na ye nim se wo Odobroni na wo ye mpana adofo empana no bia ede tagi Odobroni empo ebinom ede tagi ne se na wo ye made an esanse obada Lumba bla bom as a maid na no ena nsem bia asamle die FM station fo bi an omda ba betu bia omutu Odobroni fo esanse o se nsem a Lumba kato ho no omboa empo uti da Lumba ne nyomu nsem o kan en omboa nti die benti na Odobroni unji ntum na dofo Abusua one God or message bi edema Abusupanin esanse ɔse abusuapani wantie asɛm a ɛda de Lumba sister Akosua Brempoma ɛkana na ɔyɛ asobrakyɛ na mokɔ sɛ mokɔyɛ yie no on the 13th ɔse de ebesi no enye easy adofo menkasa emfa ma wango de sanse wango de say wabusuapani na munam wɔ hɔ bio na enso da de Lumba yusu mu din amfa mbɔnwom nipa ɔdɔ no ɛne Akosua sɛ wanti na oyusu ne din ɔdɔ broni kula wo odin MP da de Lumba nwomu tiaba ne sɛn ɛna wo ne Akosua sɛ wa mo ko ɛyɛ kunane ho adofo nsɛm ni na wa abɔnten ɛno na ama sansɛm we na popi ba ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔdɔ broni die ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔbɛn da de Lumba ɛyere Akosua sɛ wa mɛsɔ sɛ nso bɛkyerɛ wa adwen ne akotie abusua wango na ewi a nkɔmɔtwetwe a ɔpotwe fa ɔdɔ broni ho a yɛse da de Lumba awɔ ne no wontie adofo aha yɛ Ghana update
sia Lumba da de Lumba na yie no nsɛmsɛm Team legal wife force say, side chick force say, Ebushia penny say, Akosua ni nuano, or so say, Brempoma say, Obia Kadia, Opeso Adia na ye yes, say, Echo match Musana, okay, Sana won't kaye.
Buda, Lumba yeno, a ye match. Ebusha penny chini, Ebusha penny, Lumba tiasie, and Papa Fona Mosiasi Coconelli no. Ewo kota mo begina ho ina no Lumba tiase wa fa wo mu biadi amonyo se na Abusupanin ni mo Lumba tiase oyale obi eni wonu ma ofri kumase anane kura se be sra wo isle go ba be ote ane obaka se ne ko sra mo ofase me nana ba we bie me na ka se bia kojofosu anya ade enso wu he de mo tutuntuma entuma nya pa ana mo di gina ho be se wo Abusupanin wo ye bema no mentie dia Akosua Brempoma eka na de mo go Lumba on December na mo hwe de beto abrabo mo ne mo ma be sika me me twam wogu so Ghana ha me was me twam fama media so uhe eso sabi kojofosu enya to no mutu ato se on pese obewu na nechi ana na yie ebe basa enye sa ne kra ebe di awerewo de kra ebe gina kwantifie su enu su ne ebe gina ede asa amane no ebe fa Abusuapani ono opamfo ene okofo enyamra mo kire Lumba no tuo enyamra mo cho no ma Lumba o ene enyamra no Lumba so kwa bro kire o mo kire dia Akosua Brempoma aka no enya sane na join forces de boma bad accident ene owuo ene beto sa ekwo na busuani mu mu de musimu jiswindi amama ebe na maye Lumba wuye mo musa na akwa bisa ami akache mo se eye no munye de se aso munye de se mo de otumfo otikokoso openso di na mo de trendy eye no eye next year be ye no we the die hard fan of that Lumba no next year e be ye Lumba eye ana me katse mo se kojofosu oye nipa enso hu mi tanechi ona de tiasase so de free asase so Abusuapani mo ni na ho me musika kwa mo pedi me need the mo hwehwe o kojofosu eyimu amuma peace enreni and a court side check for and a court a legal wife for enso Lumba yale 17 good years obabi and a tsan ho tini tubni no aduane eye bibia enso sebi edu tama ye be chen no made ye yi ne sinchen na wa wo ni be bele Lumba teku ni sempoa a we nyire yie no me say me I will take the spiritual part upon myself because me a die part of that Lumba and I will not sit there for him to be disgraced. It will Abusuapani pray so be sefunu no sefunu say oba and I say funu say da o ma and I say funu no chef ni mu no wo na utaka ma ye hwe movie no Ghana ha eye no eye next year March and aye na ya te ase obi se Lumba December aye water day December is so na to from now to December na ye show kwa. So no man born of a woman should challenge the world from the world seer and that the Lumba langasa can ask matter war. Munche da Akosua Brempoma ni nua ba eka. Ni nua chocho mucho ye fu baako. Maame baako baba baako munche de oka. Na mo bushafo na mo fe to marginal court and I mpene and I nyese no. 1 week no mo be accountability mo famra. Abusuapani sa be board na osisi ni na no. Won obi anwene hu. Wa bokegu. Eti ya catch mo play Lumba yie no de ebe koso next year onya kokko na wonye anoma na onye useless being wa bobra we play more part in the life of some Ghanaians So you have no right to bury him like a fowl. Abusuapanin, you are one. Abusuapanin, show who ye. One show who you have do this to Ghana. Abusuapanin, me that was say.
Bro, I'm free court to buy. I'm free court to the we saw a man. Almost no your Odobroni papa. And Odobroni ofa. Na kumase ma binumu. Etugu Odobroni papa su chrono. Then I ask myself, say, if Odobroni papa and the free court aba and the kumase for my be ni say na da ye de that the Lumba betu mpam Odobroni ankase pie kumase a then besi Sami Rasta.
Ofa, I ask myself the same question. The same question. Because Ofa yana enkofobi kase ase eye obi fi se eye emphasize Akosua sewana abonkofo pa se omunkoye ni omuye saa asem ne ba mitrim no ade ba mitrim ye ba ko pe se susuan pa se court ruling ne ba na ekotia Akosua sewa edien esa ene ye twa to honum a ema awarefo because uhwe edwomfo ma ni nyina na they are all our phone no matter like they just want to protect that space institution no that space say not necessarily say be omo time Odobroni ana
minimi kwa mbobra minimi ku na abre nti he salomo
nti there are interesting days ahead of us and they beba na offer billboards ya oma sisi me a me hubi me fi kumase na eba na ya one thing is say me hubi wo kumase
na hu wan
enkran
emphasize
tesano se me VIP bus me VIP bus na buy me to many a Lumba eyi na eyi poster na bo hoi ye me hu ya no so different from picture bia me say hu that means enye one billboard say ya starting to see billboards last week and ye discuss me can Abusupanin asem and based on the interview no aye no Abusupanin tonable because of her ohwe sa me the interview ni nyina ba bia eye mayi ne eye Akosua sewa sen eye ne busuani no eye so your sofo bibi sa Abusupanin ka say we discuss and chop money Akosua sewa chop money or no de man
one miss bote
I think so.
No, yeah, that was it.
Elda
bote.
Na ya announce say papa eje chop money ma. Na afei papa frɛ wo show ni so a. Uni receive unim krada. Now I ask myself, what was the intent of like I say say me koyi sika no. Say me ye adwuma mo say me ni sika no. And so I have to be sending money to even people that have not called them. Say, men frere but ma send this scammer of Ajman. Men frere ma send this scammer. Scammer so I'm sending out a purpose. Into me sending out a men frere one. What's the brain behind it?
Obako
I'm a wine.
No, why not send this scammer?
Into no and nipa no yam inti with this scammer no na anko pie radio so. Frere nipa no.
Why not send this scammer?
Abusuapanin so on Sunday.
Emma wan.
Eye papa ya kana sem elda.
But so fanya dey.
Akosua sewa akon hu.
Is that how we do it?
And I ask myself,
who Abusupanin betimi abba Akosua sewa akon hu.
Udi eti.
Odi party Germany.
Ofati. Udi eti o. Mama yenhwe bibi. De enti aye wo court no. Ade we ya enkofo me pese enkofo adwini be fi so the reason why we are in court. The reason why we are in court is that lawyers representing Odobroni and Abusupanin said that omuma efeta Akosua sewa enye kuna tio enti won recognize it now ko send this kama ne ye den
that Lumba mama ami
said that Lumba mama
ami say one no ba
there be you know onu kwa na one no ba
say bi so send bi mo Odobroni so
Odobroni kwa na one no ba ofa Odobroni kwa na one no ba
and if you were Manchester, if you were Croydon,
it's who bought a comedy. A case of a unum, which I say a year 6 and a baby mama, ready and yet a year crassum. the Oma Lumba no ma because say me the entire Obeka so send this scam Akosua say according to Abusupanin die. We let our man lawyer ni Troy ni say who ni say. And we jina court say ano all testify say the amount evidence say onye yire. Until I walk out. And I'm not sure he's going to say anything either than the why.
Into send this guy command.
And you send this car man so or your day.
On from Fiancorano.
And Qualano. And then Mibusa say into more macaron so my memory. You are just confusing the confused. You are just confusing the confused. Media Midasujina baby mijina means sama junita. Say and Tawatawa Kosu Lumba Busiamuni, na ye who niminano. Na ocean actions in near me beer. Say a kasa na Abusupanin nim kasa. Mon kasa na pe ebia obia obeka samano. Because kasa na yini man. If day one interview so seen sono kasa
na obi nim kasa ye fa na Abusupanin.
Sentina Parko forces Parko so for say omo pese omo
yeah, because your criteria you this selective position bia. Now so obi according to you, you think onim kasa.
No, I see.
Obi nim kasa on qualifies obey Abusupanin. Because empany for say or penny be due mate mente ye di nyansa ene da abusuano. Ene nyansa ni bi efri kasam. Enti se woni mu kasa. Untumi na abusuano. Ene wo fa se brempoma. Hwe woni nentam. Ene Faustina Fosu ono so gina he. Eti de Abusupanin de wo de nkabom na eden. Eba. Na untumi mfa nkabom ma no. Who deserve so ye Abusupanin. Mate so yes so a Pentecost elder. Ana me de mate. So we a Pentecost elder pa. I'm a staunch member of the church. They should take him on.
Because offer we get to make kasa ne say odise kronkron ye very famous actor. Me a twe cameras use for interview first time e ho na obehoro Lumba subanya enye. It did not come from Aso. First from the Abusupanin anka say ono ne kora Lumba chiri ema ni niema enye bi ne ho niema. He is the first person or catch or mafia or ni kokonye like you know beke kasan semni nyina o nti nam so onim kasan
senti na me so say on qualify so be panimu
so nti kasa okọ opem so na so ya kire say konekoto to niema ne fabra okọ ye na BBS no wantimi amfa ankoda empanifo bio na ma lawyers etro krata say ye ma Akosua say wa enye kuna enunti ni gina court nti no we share interview the last time one of the our sister station utim say Abusupanin struggle with even how to enema why so explaining ma entiase ba no you are just saying things esa the doubt about him because say obe send this chop money ama because why 30,000 say 30,000 year juma intino ene mami sendi bi ma we te ba na we akase mama we iska enti se nka papa no ti se de okan o se ya amfre no an kan kire ne se yes wakwaji sika bi se mo ameyi ni ho ano a enti se anka obi anim se eda ho no Abusupanin iska e de bo akonhoma and this is even the first time that you are doing it intimi sre ohwe no ntimi a se de coach e tu no free ontie coach ni ba bi ogina on fanto ho ana on de on twi ne ho free ye fa ne say ye no tutu ye nu ansa na de otumfo apan on mani ni animu no de onye say o me de me pai bota akire
same oni bebe say any pakwa quarter a manson between two people entiase enya dwuma ewo say ye settle ofie eti ne ye de akokot nyesa edipa me ni gina quarter omum ye no nyina obi anim no kore no de onim se wafom no onim se wafom de onim se onfom ye no onim se onfom ye but omoko challenge case no because obi anim se court ye nka no kore wo eye fact evidence based but let me tell you the truth de odi no kore ebu atentere won kurem eye nature court emu aten ewo enokore kwan so eye fact wo evidence no ɛna wo de to hɔ a court no gyina so ɛma wo judgment wonya saa judgment na wonya wɔ nipa ni so wawie wosi abɔnten a na mframa frɛ wo na waka kyerɛw sɛ medeɛ no korɛ ɛna mede yɛ adwuma na ɔde ne no korɛ justice ato na no ɛyɛ adwuma a you have no idea ɛyɛ adwuma you have no idea ɛti court deɛ yɛbɛtumi akɔ na evidence yakeka ne mabɔ mu na court no ɛde ne fact findings ne nyinaa hu sɛ oh yɛhwɛ mu no yɛhu sɛ ampa sei nɛteɛ na wanya wo judgment na obi abu sama ho nyɛ saa upia bɔnten a na ne chanso awia asase mframa na wa take over nkwame
Ajimai last 2 weeks o kan sembi ese efa no Lumba sembo hu ye be ka che na enye se efu no bia
me am from da
na wonim Lumba asemu yi Ajimai aye ade a esuade kese amanipa. Can you believe say in any 3 days me walk kwa atibi na me also for be din komo na me ka kire ni say one sorry any aware or some eboa and I'm sorry ni aware. Then I went on to tell him say aware ni nyina ne fa pem so ba akosan ade na awosan no enye aware kra enye sorry krata eyemra and awosan afi ni waye din but na ye woni pamu ntina me koso a me gunani mase because the members wo ho ana me kire no ade a ono kwampo waye so for so many years no he doesn't know. Then he talked about say oh ye koye engagement and I'm say there's nothing like engagement aware no eye ti say miensa no eye nkrakran kwan eye nkwan ye wo nkate kwan eye nkwan ane ye wo aben kwan eno so ye nkwan soronko so utimi ka say wo de ba ko ye stage 1 ana we oh ya ye engagement do na ye kwakoye when in actual fact no we engagement ni bia na wo kokoye first ordinance na kate tradition no engagement now the so called engagement enti we na ma emrantie bi astarte ti nieba bi ase say oh sa mo na tie enti wunim yankai Lumba for anything kwampuna ye kai no for sa ade we ya ase ya hata sumu mo so amanfo ni made ko eye aware no now it is like yeah when yes Ajimai na me fiwa na me ba say asem we me de me boss mo a me de swa ye friend say no Abusupanin bet ni nyina achi no eye ne lawyers no ana live up to the job they were supposed to do because ono Abusupanin no onimumra oye Abusupanin enti onimumra enti no ana ofam as the lawyers so you can be in that position as advisory so you too but pa wonyame anim ese as lawyers a mosua ngoma a munim say ordinance aware civil se wo beguna obi bie ni bia se obetime guno except a judge now can say onipa no e de ensa ekoye ye de ensa egu traditional marriage ye enfa ensa engu ordinance marriage so say Abusupanin po na ni buafu ana ni wre free ni ho say untimi engu ordinance aware sa you acting the capacity as his advisor no need you to write that me kwapa me lawyer me kaya mu say this thing is so bad like how were you able to pen it? It's not like the man instructed you say chinchinacho when you knew very well say idea way back it to be contested in court. So the lawyers of Abusupanin Odo broni yeah
I believe say I strongly believe say mitie Abusupanin no ne kasa ne interview it means say they did it at the blind side of him. Yeah, that's how I see
like the lawyers did it at the blind side of him
because on say the same lawyers no represented a friend say
Odo broni
and so therefore I believe because utie mitie Abusupanin interview no ye na or say or not dear deɛ ɔka ya from omumienu entawatawan ba no waka sɛ omumienu nyinaa nyɛ ɔnka baabi ada. That's how
Mami put it. Even no crampono. Sami, there's a problem here. The problem is that there is me who how Abusiano represented by one law firm. No, ebe saying etimi I represented a wife, like I put it, a supposed wife, quote on unquote, because a bano say ye chad na ye check a Japadian in Yama. Abusiano will be on one side, and the wife no will be on the other side, representing two different interests. So a ban saying that omu be timi bo mu say omu represent the same person. There's something there.
Kwame baby. Sometimes say obi share juma. Ohwese obetumi execute adwuma no. O ti ase o share juma.
Yeah.
Adwuma share kire say eye bibia enye true. But wo yire ho say obemana no kore. Eti obehye but in the course of share no.
Now
e kwan bi ba be ama obi ahu say wa share juma. Because only do be na punch holes.
Yes, because the moment the contesting person Akosua S word ebehunu say you are representing the interests of Abusiano any other pedal. On technical grounds something has gone bad. I say o win katie no abobuom bibia koboni. How did that happen? How? Na meba adia ato Abusupanin no menyini say any de na moma yensua ade kakra bi mfiri mu say sasem ba sometimes uyo penia e wo say wo home asem so na wutie afanu no nyina in total like tie ye before you open your mouth to speak. Because say this American the moment won eba ye pen how Abusupanin eba out no I said he had an agenda because of sir ahinie nsembia nkoye and all that no that's a mabowa to ho and at see seven circle type of thing can say oba be see no kra na say anything. He said so many things. It was wrong because at that time no adia to Abusuanani until you don't come out with vengeance even if inipa no now no wasem ene wawu what are you going to do? But my memra enyema AC ewo court no unu magimai me hunu ema na omo kon for Akosua S na me choma se pa
na omo mo kon for do broni de on ti ase
to boy se me bay now the nipa se mo she nipa num na uyini sa me ma be ye timodo body tim Akosua S o me fa me kwan me kwan be be fa
what fa Akosua S wa kwan
say omuna they are being a bit more aggressive, right?
All right.
They are being more aggressive into so omuna I will address them.
I don't know what you say.
Okay. Ajimai, it might be a building mema. It might be
sure.
a building a mema.
Of course.
Okay. Because there are times who obey man cramp on maybe or babu na atoba. You don't even believe in yourself again.
Sure.
Say you can do it. Like you are broken from within.
Then.
At that time, and you were busia and I know more. So I think we're busia no one. Until you ban a heading. Now, for some time in the I've been thinking, say, how do you build a superstar like the case of Daddy Lumba? How do you build him?
First, you must realize that indeed the person is talented.
Okay.
So the talent was there.
Okay, Tobo. Wouldn't you say when up and coming artists ever most of them they don't even believe in themselves? Have you realized that?
Even though they have the talent.
Yes, but they don't believe in themselves. What makes them as Omokono? They come to believe that and build that alter ego now. And when we say yes, I am German vibes. Obi oben no akachire ne say oye good. Maybe I'm about to draw something to you. This is the process I had. Ema it probably do sa level no. And say before somebody to build a superstar like Daddy Lumba. one, also who say a 1 out of 35 million people. 1 out of 35 million people. Then 2, so you must have an eye to see the talent. So you need the creative energy. But do you know what you need more? You need the silent force.
And that is?
The silent force, no, any unipana or one China or can go assume say
you can make it.
Sami Rasta,
you can do
you
it.
were born to do this. Yeah. You would make it. You will be great. You can be even better than that. And as the person is giving that to you, or draining a life force, even before you meet the record label, he or she is draining his life force or the pugu for you to build to that point.
So in the case of Daddy Lumba.
Yes. So in the case of Daddy Lumba, no, you realize what I said last 2 weeks. No, when Charles Kodofosu met Akosua Sewa, no, now he hadn't gotten to that level. So people see Akosua Sewa na Lumba pa na ni na say no. Do you know why? Akosua Sewa drained her soul
into
Daddy Lumba.
And that Lumba fresh.
Daddy Lumba, yes.
And then Osia number no feeling.
So because you see, you need the silent force. Now that silent force, no, obia, obe G would say you will be Daddy Lumba from Charles Kodofosu no to Daddy Lumba no. 2, Nyankopon bon yen say obi bia wa and obi owiase bia no nim. The person fights for himself or herself. So no bedi obi ani wo ti dwane edishe obi fofra no obi atia or the short one. But you see that silent force must say me selfishness in here day and I'm going to do everything for your well-being.
If that's the case, then Daddy Lumba wasn't fair to
nobody is talking about fairness. We are only talking about what happened.
No, are you also getting my argument?
I do get your point.
Yeah, because
but you see, I want to let us all understand how the journey from Charles Kodofosu to Daddy Lumba was orchestrated.
Is it that at the end of the day, if we have the conversation,
of course,
at the end of the day, if you build a musician, no matter what, one day the musician will be ungrateful to you.
Well, say ungratefulness about musicians in there. How many times have we said it?
Not just say at the point Daddy Lumba was ungrateful to Akosua Sewa. Is that what you are trying to say?
It's a bigger conversation, say.
Because
we will narrow it down. Yeah. But how many times have we discussed? Say you pundits so be entertainment hosting. Yeah. How many times have we talked about ungratefulness?
More than 1,000.
And we're near one of those things. I'm not going to settle on it. But the person can say the lady went through all this. Most of the enyomono contain
Akosua Sewa.
And so Akosua Sewa not in the muse.
Sure.
MUSE. And yamana na on any form odo ababomu nsem and thank you. You see where Akosua Sewa was in his life, like a beautiful painted picture. You can look at it and you'll be singing about it. Writing poems about it.
So in a nutshell, you're trying to say, sir, based on how Akosua Sewa and I saw the name Kwabetua my Daddy Lumba no, Emma and young
yes, because you see, there will be one person now, obetimi attach you so deep. Yeah. Say you become that creative. Sure. That's what we call the muse.
It's a new my enjoy bebre so free Akosua Sewa.
Yes.
It's sooner or done
the it with him. Daddy Lumba, it's like an orchestration, okay, of Akosua Sewa. And the career and was built around the character Akosua Sewa and her experiences of the man. So when offered them last week about the financial help, the and then you add this one now in the face, say the silent force now. One say only Lumba am pray fame who cry.
Not at all. Not at all.
No, you should be careful about this thing. You must mark it. On Daddy Lumba enya all the limelight.
That space.
Yes. Now people say, why didn't Akosua Sewa come out early?
No.
So we see there. How long will it take to build a house?
A lot of years.
Okay. So we the same Diana
within an hour. You will be done.
Okay. So if she built something
For so many years.
From the foundation, okay. Now say she's about to break it. Now let me show you the effect of the breaking. Now people think say maybe a friend is saying a brand like that Lumba cannot be broken. Oh boy, it can.
It can.
Do you know what will break it?
It can be broken.
Just one allegation.
Sure.
And the number of male musicians allegations equum. In fact, me can present a boba kupeding, but non pakwa frame no catch him say what I say. The only thing you need as a male musician now, we top class musician. Say ubeti breaky wo brand now building for over 20-30 years, you know. It's just one scandal from a woman. Just one.